Lila and Evelyn lived in Woodhaven, a peaceful place where trees whispered secrets in the breeze and the air smelled like pine and sunshine.
They loved exploring the woods, their laughter echoing through the ancient trees.
No adventure had ever taken them far from home. Lila had bright, curious eyes and a thirst for knowledge. She devoured books about history and dreamed of faraway lands.
Evelyn, with her quick wit and agile movements, preferred the thrill of the unknown. She longed to uncover the world's secrets.
They balanced each other perfectly. One warm afternoon, they stumbled upon an old, weathered stone wall hidden among the trees. It was taller than any they'd seen before, covered in moss and vines.
Lila traced the intricate carvings with her fingers.
Evelyn, ever the adventurer, noticed a faint outline of a door.
Could this be the start of an adventure they'd only read about in books? They decided to keep their discovery a secret, returning the next day with a small backpack filled with supplies, a flashlight, a compass, and a notebook. Excitement bubbled inside them. The woods held their breath, waiting for the girls to unlock the secrets hidden within the wall. Little did they know, this was just the beginning. Lila and Evelyn returned to the wall, their hearts pounding with anticipation.
"It's no use," sighed Lila. "It's probably locked or jammed."
"Look!" Evelyn exclaimed, pointing to a small, almost invisible inscription.
It was a riddle. When the sun kisses the highest branch, the path will open with a touch.
"The highest branch. We need to wait until the sun hits the tallest tree."
They sat beneath the trees, sharing stories and laughter as they waited for the sun to shift. As the sun's rays finally touched the highest branch, a soft click echoed through the forest. The stone door swung inwards, revealing a dark and dusty passage.
Armed with their flashlight, they stepped inside, the cool air sending shivers down their spines.
The passage was narrow and damp, the walls lined with more intricate carvings. They walked in silence, their footsteps echoing on the stone floor. Evelyn's hand brushed against something cold and metallic.
As she shone the flashlight, they gasped. It was a torch holder.
Evelyn struck a match and lit the torch, casting flickering shadows on the walls. The passage opened into a vast cavern, its ceiling disappearing into darkness. Hundreds of shimmering crystals adorned the walls, reflecting the torchlight in a dazzling display of colors. They had stumbled upon a hidden world, untouched by time.
"Lila, look! It's a real treasure chamber!"
In the center of the cavern stood a massive stone table, piled high with gold coins, precious gems, and ancient artifacts.
Lila, however, was drawn to a stack of leather-bound scrolls piled neatly on a smaller table nearby. She delicately picked one up, her fingers tracing the faded ink.
The scrolls were old, their pages brittle with age. They seemed to whisper stories of forgotten times.
"What do you think they are?" Evelyn joined Lila, her initial awe replaced by curiosity.
"I think," Lila whispered, "these are maps."
The maps were unlike any they had ever seen, filled with strange symbols and markings. They depicted not their familiar world, but hidden pathways, secret entrances, and forgotten sanctuaries. One map in particular caught Lila's eye. It showed a sprawling underground network of tunnels and chambers stretching far beyond the boundaries of Woodhaven. At its center, marked with a star, was a place called the Enchanted Sanctuary.
A thrill shot through them. They weren't just explorers, they were on the verge of discovering a world of magic and wonder.
Determined to decipher the maps, Lila and Evelyn carefully packed a few scrolls and artifacts into their backpack, leaving the treasure untouched. They knew the true value lay not in gold or gems, but in the knowledge these scrolls held.
"We need to find someone who understands these symbols, someone who knows the language of old."
"What about Mr. Thorne? He loves history and knows so much about ancient languages."
They retraced their steps, the torchlight guiding their way back through the passage and out into the familiar woods. The stone door swung shut behind them, as if sealing the secret once more. Back in the comfort of Lila's attic bedroom, they spread the scrolls across the floor. The girls spent days studying the strange symbols, their excitement growing with each passing hour. Mr. Thorne, with his love for history and his vast knowledge of ancient languages, was thrilled by their discovery. He carefully examined the scrolls, his fingers tracing the faded ink. He agreed to help them decipher the maps, his heart stirred by the spirit of adventure he saw reflected in their eyes. Together, they pored over the scrolls, deciphering the ancient symbols and piecing together the secrets of the hidden sanctuaries. S3. These are remarkable. These symbols, they belong to a language long forgotten.
I'll guide you through the labyrinthine paths of forgotten knowledge. Let me tell you tales of ancient civilizations, of lost magic, and of the wonders that awaited those brave enough to seek them.
Weeks turned into months as they worked tirelessly, driven by their thirst for knowledge and their shared dream of adventure. Finally, they managed to unlock the secrets of the maps. They discovered that the scrolls were not just maps. They were keys to a hidden world, a world of enchanted forests, mystical creatures, and ancient civilizations. Each sanctuary held a piece of history, a story waiting to be told. It was a place of immense power and ancient wisdom, carefully guarded for centuries. With Mr. Thorne's guidance, they made meticulous plans for their next adventure. They gathered supplies, studied the maps, and prepared themselves for the challenges that lay ahead. S1. Look at this, the Enchanted Sanctuary. Here on the map, it's said to hold the key to unlocking the true potential of the scrolls.
We've become more than just explorers, haven't we? We're a team now, united by our passion for discovery.
The bond between Lila, Evelyn, and Mr. Thorne grew stronger with each passing day. As the day of their departure approached, a mix of excitement and nervousness filled their hearts. They knew their journey would be long and perilous, but they were ready. The world of wonders awaited them, and they were determined to uncover its secrets. With a shared look of determination, they set off into the unknown, their hearts filled with the spirit of adventure and their minds eager to embrace the mysteries that lay ahead.